Hey, just want to say thanks for watching Christian Hannah Horror. Please be sure to go give us a like on Facebook. Come check us out on Instagram. We upload on both those sites almost daily. And also, please subscribe and hit that little bell for Christian Hannah Horror to be notified of every time we upload a video. We upload almost daily. What's going on, people? Christian Hannah Horror here today on a beautiful Friday morning. Today we're talking about a Scream Factory movie. I just got some movies in for late Christmas gifts. I was so excited to get these in. And the first movie we're going to be talking about is Misery. Misery is one of those movies that, started out the 90s with somewhat of a bang. Before I really get into this release of the movie, I just want to talk a little bit about the movie for a second. Spoiler free, of course, if you have not watched Misery. Misery stars Kathy Bates and James Caan, two great actors, and they do a great job in this movie. You can really get lost in this film. If you've never seen this film, I put it up there with some of the best of the psychological thrillers you've ever seen. This movie takes you into a deep mental abyss and just so much distraught and agony. Watching this is kind of difficult. Kathy Bates is a very talented actor, and she goes into every role she does, obviously, with every intent of doing it as best as she can, and she definitely succeeds on Misery. The quick premise of this movie is there's a gentleman who writes novels, and he's fairly popular, does this for a living, obviously. And he's driving through the snow one day, and a blizzard's real bad, and he gets in a horrible car accident. Well, he wakes up, and he's in this home of a person's house, and this woman comes up to him as he's in his bed and says, "Hey, I'm the person who found you down the side of the road, and I realized who you are. You're Paul Sheldon, the director. I'm just here to say, hey, I'm a big fan, but I saw you. I'm here to take care of you to get better." And of course, Mr. Sheldon, Paul Sheldon, is happy, and he's very thankful. But he soon finds out that this woman is a little bit more than just a big fan, and she's not all there in the head, and things get interesting. And that's all I'm going to say. This movie is, like I said, one of the best psychological thrillers I've ever seen. It really is up there with the likes of Silence of the Lambs, in my opinion. Different type of movie, obviously, but as far as just, oh my god, this is really happening, this movie takes the cake. This is the Scream Factory Blu-ray release for this. As always, we get new commissioned artwork. You can reverse the artwork on this one as well, but I'm not a huge fan of the original artwork, so I will be keeping it this way. As far as special features, we got a few new things. We got a new 4K restoration from the original film Elements, new interview with director Rob Reiner, new interview with special effect makeup artist Greg Nicotero. Greg Nicotero obviously does The Walking Dead. He's big on that. He did Halloween 5. He worked on Nightmare on Elm Street films, and he worked on Halloween films. Greg Nicotero has been around since the 80s. He's one of the best in the business, so it's good to see that he worked on this movie as well. We don't have any new interviews with Kathy Bates on this, unfortunately. But what we do have is a lot of featurettes, and some of these are a lot of vintage featurettes. As for instance, audio commentary with screenwriter William Goldman, Misery Loves Company featurette, Mark Shaman's musical Misery Tour featurette, Diagnosing Annie Wilkes featurette, Advice for the Stalk featurette, Profile of a Stalker featurette, Celebrity Stalkers featurette, Anti-Stalking Laws featurette, and of course we have trailers. Scream Factory has really been, I think it's going to be a very good year for Scream Factory, and Arrow Video for that matter. But this is a great way to start off 2018 with Misery from Scream Factory. Obviously the 4K transfer of this looks great, looks like a brand new film. If you have not picked this up, this is one of the best movies Scream Factory has put out to date, and I really do believe that because this movie is that well made. So if you have not seen this, please go and check out Misery on Blu-ray Scream Factory, and you will not be disappointed. But for now, this is Christian Hannah Horror saying thanks for watching.